My musical background is just, was born and raised in the church, of course, so did a lot of playing there, playing keyboards and singing. My family sings, they're all musical. Nobody pursued it professionally except me, but I come from a musical family. Born and raised in Dallas, so I went to Booker T here, went to Howard University, continued to study music and kind of grow, and had a couple groups here and there. When I went to Howard, I was in a group with Erykah Roberson and Cy Smith, who's featured on the album. And came back to Dallas and then just kind of collaborated with family and Erykah Badu, and went on the road with her producing and writing for a couple of years. Some of the artists featured on the Ear Hustler record are Cy Smith, who's a friend of mine and a Howard graduate who works out of LA. She's a DC native. And mainly a lot of musicians are featured on this record from the Dallas area. We got a Grammy-winning producer, Sean Martin, phenomenal musician, Bobby Sparks, who actually plays with Prince now from Dallas, who I'm excited to have on the record. And it's really a musician's record. So the MC Lyte story. Well, on this album, Ear Hustler, I remade an MC Lyte classic, Paper Thin. And the reason I remade it was because it was one of the first videos I remember seeing on BET. MC Lyte actually heard it, and she dug it, and she hit me back on Twitter, and she was just getting on Twitter. And so after chasing her for a while, I chased her during All-Star Weekend in Dallas trying to get her project, and she heard it on Twitter, and she cleared the licensing of it, really, really quickly so we could put it out there. So I just thought it was real, real cool that MC Lyte dug the remake that I made. Yeah, the Dallas music scene is actually, I think, the best kept secret in America. I mean, you've got a lot of independent artists. Notice I didn't say local. You got a lot of independent artists who do things worldwide, such as Carmen Rodgers and Ndombi. And then you've got the Strange Fruit Project. You've got producers here like S1, who just did the new Kanye West single Power. And then you've got bands here like the Grits, who play for Erykah Badu, and Sean Martin, who I mentioned earlier, who's the musical director for Kirk Franklin. As far as artists are concerned, I think we got that covered. And then we got the big time people like Erykah and the Kirk Franklins and Nora Jones, who are from here. So Dallas music scene is really, really kind of the country's best kept secret, I believe. Well, I think with social networking and iTunes and the whole indie music movement, I think the future it's really kind of limitless. I mean, because artists are really, really getting out there. I think more attention has been brought to Dallas artists, just because of some of the music and the quality work that they've put out. And of course, when you got mainstays like Erykah and Kirk Franklin who still stay in the area, I mean, you can't help but grow, and the sky's the limit, I think.